friends. This is Connie. We are not in my office near the shelves today. I thought I would do something a little different. I am wrapping some Christmas presents. These are actually for my daughters, and I thought I would do a little chatty video while I wrap these and kind of talk about how I got into doll collecting. So I have here, let's see if I can get this. The Barbie Signature Looks doll. You can see I sneaked a peek. She's a little, I opened her a little bit. We can sneak a peek at her face. My oldest is in her 20s. And really is kind of the reason I got back into dolls. Growing up, I loved dolls, but my family did not really have a lot of money. And so I didn't get a lot of dolls. I had a few Barbies and some inexpensive dolls, but I didn't have any of the more expensive, American Girl dolls. Or when I was a kid, Baby Alives were a big doll. And I really wanted a Baby Alive. And I did not ever get a Baby Alive. Instead, my mom just actually had a baby. She had my little brother when I was about 12. And then she said, "Here's your Baby Alive," which I did not appreciate. But I loved my little brother, took care of him, and that was fun. And then when I had children of my own, I did buy them dolls. I bought them Madame Alexander dolls, and I bought them American Girl dolls, dolls that look like them in matching outfits, and Barbies. And, to be honest, I think I liked the dolls more than they did. I picked out dolls that I would have liked. They liked them, but they didn't really love them probably as much as I did. So, fast forward to them growing up, going to college. Really, the only thing I kept for them was the Calico Critters set, which I have in a trunk somewhere, and I have some little people things, just in case, they had children or they wanted those later. I didn't keep any of the American Girls or the Madame Alexander dolls, which, of course, now I'm sort of kicking myself about. And then my oldest daughter, and both of my kids are very crafty. My oldest decided that she wanted to do some crafting with dolls, and we do thrift stores quite a bit. And so she bought a Barbie in the thrift store, and she said, "I'm going to turn this Barbie into a wizard." And I was like, "What?" And she showed me a video of people that were doing doll customizing. And I didn't even know this was a thing. And that's how I started down the road of doll collecting again because I was looking at these videos about doll customizing that she had sent me. And of course, some of them were, some of them were Barbies, some of them were Rainbow High, but some of them were Blythe dolls. And I had already seen Blythe dolls on Instagram, and I didn't really know what they were, but I really liked them, and I had saved some of the pictures. And then I just started Googling. And then I found Tammy Palley's channel, and it just spiraled from there. So now I have more dolls than my kids do, but it's a fun thing that we sort of all do together, is that we collect dolls and we talk about them. And they tend to do more crafts than I do, but we talk about crafts and we do crafts. Now my youngest happens to actually like clowns as well and collects clowns. So I found this doll on eBay. Can you see her? Let me turn it this way and then move the camera. So she's from, I guess, from a special convention. Look at her hair, isn't that wild? And her face. So she has, like an Italian clown sort of outfit on. I think my daughter's really gonna like that. Here's the box. Blue Arlecchina. So this was from December 2022, exclusive RFDC Masquerade Ball. So Roma Fashion Doll Convention. So I think she will really like that. So it's really fun now that the three of us kind of get to talk dolls and do doll crafts together as adult doll collectors. And looking forward to doing more doll things with my adult kids. It's a really good thing. So hope you're having a fun time and get all of your Christmas gift wish. And see you soon again on the Dolly Shelf.